Do you sit up at night thinking about how to get your ex back? In this video, I'm going to share with you 6 reasons why you should stop thinking about it even when you still love him. Hey girl, hey, how you doing? Listen girl, I know what it's like. I used to write letters to my ex-boyfriend telling him I was gonna wait for him. I used to try to be his friend. Even when he was seeing other girls, I was like, I'm just gonna be his friend because he's gonna find out eventually that I'm better than them and therefore he's gonna come back into my life. Little did I know I was playing myself because it never happened. And chica, I don't wanna sit here and try to fabricate the vision that it could happen, that it is possible for you. It is a slippery slope when you start to put yourself on that trail thinking that there is a possibility or a chance to have someone come back into your life who hurt you, who neglected you, who mistreated you, or who didn't see you for your worth. The reason why anybody would be okay with trying to figure out how to get their ex back is because you guys are both still in love. Something happened that you couldn't control that forced you guys apart. Even when you both decided that you didn't want to break up, you felt that it was for the best in the current season, yet you still love each other, you still respect one another, and the breakup was a clean, smooth cut. Then and only then would I be like, okay girl, I think it's time for you to try to get your man back. But for every other reason, like if you didn't apply to that one box, if you didn't check that box off and there was a whole nother reason why you guys broke up in the first place, then I need you to sit up and I need you to pay attention to the 6 tips that I'm about to share with you right now about why you should stop thinking about how to get your ex back, even though it's killing you because you still love him. Reason number 1, you are not allowing yourself to grow by choosing to stay stuck on this one person who caused you so much strife already. Your future is being affected, your life is being affected because now everything's placed on hold, and your path to find something better is affected because you're choosing to have these guardrails up above your vision, and it's clouding your judgment of believing that something better could be out there. You're only seeing him and what he has done in the good times, in the good seasons, and you would much rather have that than to try to go somewhere else, and you're being affected by it. Reason number 2 is that even if you were to try to get him back and say you guys did get back together, the relationship will never be the same. Why would you say that, Selena? He could be better, he could change. How do you know that? Girl, the reason why the relationship will change is because somebody's gonna be hurt and the hurt was never mended. Somebody's gonna have some insecurity. They're gonna think, oh, I can't trust her anymore, or you can't trust him anymore because of what happened in the past. The fact that you are accepting that he hurt you and broke up with you in the first place, now your boundaries have been lowered, now your standards have been lowered, now he knows that he can get away with things. Unless you guys are married and you go through some deep counseling to like overcome all that, but if you guys are just boyfriend and girlfriend and you're trying to get back together, keep these things in mind because it's gonna follow you, because now you guys have baggage and that baggage is gonna carry on into the next phase of that relationship. And by the way, did you catch what I said before? You're lowering your standards. Reason number 3. Now you're like, okay, he did this to me. We went through this thing. It made me feel some kind of way, but I still love him, but I'm okay with it. But I'm gonna choose to ignore all that happened just so I could be back with him, because I would rather be back with him than to acknowledge what he did or what I said or how this was handled. If you choose to accept that now with your ex, then that is going to carry on with you in the future and in future relationships. You're always going to assume that it's okay to be hurt or to be affected in a negative manner because that is what it is. And sister girl, let me sit up here and tell you that you do not have to take that. There's going to be somebody out there, there's going to be a relationship out there where that is not the norm, where the games that are being played are simply games that are no longer going to be handled and dealt with grown men. The fourth reason why you should stop doing this is because you're only trying to fill a void that you think he is the only one who can fill. You're lonely. You want to be held. You want to be loved. You can't find somebody to date in time. And so you're going back to comfort. You're going back to your comfort zone. You're going back to something that you know is there for you, that you know has made you feel some kind of way before, that you know that can love you a certain way. But sister, girl, you're going back to trash. Once you take the trash out, I don't try to take my trash bags back in. No, I let the garbage men handle that stuff. You need to let the garbage men handle that trash. Trust me, trust me, trust me. It will get filled in time. It will get filled in time through God's love. It will get filled in time by the love that you discover for yourself. And it will get filled in time by a man who sees your worth, who values your time, who wants to give you attention, and who wants to make things right. There's going to be a man out there who's going to understand the risk that it will take by choosing to treat you the way that your ex treated you. And he's going to be like, that risk is too great. I'm never going to go there because I love her too much. Do you understand what I'm telling you right now? Like, I know we don't probably know each other, but do you understand what I'm trying to tell you is that there is a better guy out there for you. There's a better love out there for you that doesn't even come from a man. But yet you're so busy only trying to go back to what's comfortable that you're never going to discover it. Sister, girl, wake up. If you let this go, if you turn away and stop looking back and you focus on what God has in store for you, if you trust that God has something in store for you that is so much better than what you've been dealt with, then trust me, you're going to realize that looking back was such a waste of your time and such a waste of your attention. Reason number 5 is that you need time to heal from what happened. You need time to just breathe and just acknowledge that you were hurt, that you're grieving in a process, that you are going through something that he put you through, that this relationship put you through, that this brokenness has put you through, and you need to heal from that. You need to acknowledge that, yeah, you were angry. You feel robbed. You feel exposed. Yeah, this happened. And how do you overcome that? How do you walk away from that? You need to be willing to heal from the wounds that have been caused by this breakup. You need to be willing to heal from the mistreatment and from possible abuse, emotional or mental or even physical abuse. And you need to understand that life and love does not look like that. And by healing yourself, by restoring your heart, by recovering from these past pains, you're going to be able to see the world and see love with a fresh lens. Reason number 6 is that you have to realize that yes, this is a very tough road. Nobody wants to go through a breakup and have to overcome a breakup on their own, but you have to understand that you're never going to get past it unless you go through it. You have to go through it. You got to go through some things in order to get to the other side of some things. And I know when you're going through this, it's hard and you want to just go back to the way things were and you miss him and you love him and you don't understand why this happened because you're still so confused. There's still so many questions out there that you just don't have the answer to. And I know what it's like because I was there. I was in your shoes. I get it. I get it. I get it. But there is more on the other side if you're willing to go through it. Be brave. Be courageous. This might have been the biggest blessing that you will ever receive in your life. Trust me, I know, because now look at me. I'm a relationship coach. I've written books about my life because of what I was willing to let go of, because I was willing to go through this pain and find the blessings on the other side. And that's exactly what's waiting for you on the other side are blessings and healing and restoration and overcoming and confidence in yourself and a fresh hope in what love is and what it is for you and what it's gonna be. If you want to know more about what you can do to bounce back from a breakup that's not going to cause you to go backwards, but instead go forward, then I want you to go ahead and check out my newest book. It's called The Christian Woman's Guide to Dating, Advice on Keeping the Faith While Looking for Love. If you're looking for something more deeper, something that's just going to really help you snap out of it and just really help you stop trying to get your ex back and trying to get your life together instead, then book a one-on-one call with me on how to get past your breakup. We can talk about it. We could break this down and I will pour into you and encourage you and show you step by step what you can do to overcome this loss in your life so that you can bounce back refreshed, renewed, and ready to focus on the love that is already surrounding you and the potential love that's getting ready to shine your way. So book that call now or order that book today. I'll leave both of those links down in the description below. Did this video help you? Was it encouraging for you? I don't want to feel like I'm yelling at you, but I kind of feel like I was yelling at you because, girl, we need to stop being stuck on these guys who hurt us and mistreated us. It's time for you to own your power, and I don't want you to be stuck anymore. Okay? I hope that this video encouraged you and brought you to a better light. I hope that it inspired you to think better about your situation. Which reason stood out to you the most? Let me know below in the comments. Be sure to also like, subscribe, and share this video while you're at it. I love you so much for staying here with me. I appreciate you and your time here, and I can't wait to talk to you again next week in the next video. Until next time, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.